So I just got to Millersylvania State Park, and first things first. So I hung the hammock, sat in it for about 5 minutes, and then I walked for a couple hours. I'm at Millersylvania State Park, my annual planning retreat. So once a year I get away for a couple of days, look back at the year, look ahead of the next year. I do it monthly for half a day, so this is just a chance to do that for a little bit longer. Plan to actually get back over multiple years and see what I've hoped to do and what I've actually accomplished, and some things that maybe I've hoped to do and haven't done yet as I pray and plan for the coming year. And I understand that year doesn't start in September, and I'm not in youth ministry, but I still feel like, I don't know, ministry season still starts for me in September. I wrestled with, do I just do this retreat later in like October, November, and start in January for a year? But at least this year we're still running kind of off a school year time frame. So the walk was lovely. I didn't take you guys with me, I'm sorry. I'm sure I'll take you on a walk later. But now it's time to cook supper. And I forgot paper towels, but I went to the bathroom and stole some paper towels from the bathroom. I'm glad they have them. Not all state parks do. Some state parks have like the hand dryers. And I also didn't bring any garbage bags. But there's a lake with beach area down there, and they have like pick up after your dog bags still. Got 2 of those pretty small plastic bags, but that will work for my garbage bag. So we're making do after we forgot a few things today. So I got back from that walk more than a day ago, and then I just didn't have the camera out. So I'm wrapping up my annual planning retreat, about to go home, about to pack up. I want to share a couple things that I wrote down in my book. I read with my ears a lot of Luke as I was walking on this trip. Reading Luke 8, talks about telling about the great things that God has done for you. I just think that's one of the best ways that we can share our faith. Yes, we can walk through the Romans road, we can tell people about God's gift of salvation, but just sharing the things that God has done for you, especially as you work with students or a small group of people, being able to share what God has done for me can encourage and inspire others in their walk with God. So a couple great things that God has done for me this year. Summer's been wild with podcast production not happening, and God has provided financially without that, which doesn't make financial sense. Like, the numbers don't number like they should, but God has provided in that way. And also just an amazing blessing of my family, and we play board games almost every Monday night. Force Family Fun, we've done that for years at this point, 5, 6, 7 years. It's just that great thing that God has done for me is a family that He has blessed me with, that I get to enjoy hanging out with and be with. So those are the 2 great things that God has done for me. I'd love to know in the comments what's something God has done for you. And also reading with my eyes, C.S. Lewis, Mere Christianity. I'm 45. I grew up in a Christian home, and I've loved Jesus most of my life, and have never read this book. So I'm currently reading through Mere Christianity. And one thing that Lewis says is that people need to be reminded more than they need to be instructed. And again, working with students, working with youth, working with anybody, raising kids, we don't need to necessarily tell them new things, but to remind them of the things as we follow Christ, as we try and make disciples, to remind people of the things that God has said and that God has asked us to do as we love Him and follow Him. So those are a couple of my great thoughts. I'm going to pack up. I'm going to drive home. Thanks for checking out the video. My name is Wayne Riz, channel about life, faith, and gaming. I'll see you later. Alligator.